Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Bryant is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Mitchell finds Garland. Allen with it.
See how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Bryant against Mitchell. Bryant the pass to VanVleet. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot off. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better shot. Got to the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's VanVleet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
What a fearless competitor VanVleet is.
VanVleet against Garland. And the layup is good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here.
Deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Bryant.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Garland against VanVleet. Mobley a screen on Bryant. Mitchell, this is to Mobley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barnes. Good D by Mobley.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Allen passes to Dotson. Garland against VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dotson. That 3 off the mark.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And finished off by Bryant. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Philadelphia. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise. He'd be closer to the top.
Dotson gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
VanVleet outside. Now Anunoby coming in off a 10-point performance last game. Here's Dotson coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D.
Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Allen finds Mitchell. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys. Woo! Love it, love it. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. From outside, off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Garland with it, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Siakam, good.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Garland kicks to Allen to the left wing. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Bryant, that's for 2. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
VanVleet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Down low. Hudson can't hit. Toronto's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The 3 from Bryant, and the 3 ball is good. Bryant's got 10.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Garland looking it over. Shoots over VanVleet. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Bryant against Mitchell. Bryant drives in and finished off by Bryant.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Toronto. Vucevic, he's checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Smith outside. There's the pick. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Achua. Covered by Smith. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. And now a three-point Raptor lead.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Screen by Smith. Okoro with it, picked up by Bryant. Nice shot by Smith.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Barnes passes to Vucevic. Barnes down low. Covered by Mitchell. Barnes can't get it to go. Ryan against Smith. Pass to Brissett. Smith scanning the floor. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Ryan against Mitchell. There's the pass to Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Achua's got 5 now.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Smith the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A pass to Bryant. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Mobley a screen on Bryant. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Smith. 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Bryant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Smith.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Smith against Bryant. It's stolen by Bryant. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Trent, right side. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for Barnes. And it's Vucevic in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Passes it to Smith. Here's Mobley. Covered by Achua. Mobley inside. No good with the layup. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Vucevic. And that's off the glass and in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
His personal second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Evan Mobley, shooting 1.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Okoro. Trent can't hit. Pass to Smith. 15 seconds left to play in the first. No good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Siakam is out there with Vucevic, and it's Bryant in at the 1 spot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. The shot by Bryant, no good. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Mitchell finds Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Darius Garland. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much.
And the first one at the line is good. With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
Siakam hits them both.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Trent against Mitchell. Trent kicks to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
That's good from Anunoby.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's the first of 6 played on the road. Boucher with the steal. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Garland against Boucher. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Allen with the screen for Garland. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Anunoby. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. For 3, Mitchell. Boucher with the rebound. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Vucevic checked in for Toronto. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Darius Garland. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell against Trent. The pass to Anunoby. Trent kicks to Boucher. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Dotson, top of the key. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Dotson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Van Vliet against Garland. Baseline try. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kicks it to Mitchell. Passes it to Allen. Count that one. Allen's got 6.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Trent.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland the pass to Allen. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 5. To the paint. Vucevic gets double teamed. Trent with the wide open look. Misses the 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. There's Garland. He hits it from 9. He's got 10. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. "13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Raptors trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Vucevic finds Trent. Van Vliet with it. Vucevic is screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Vucevic. Basket good. Vucevic has got his second basket.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vuce knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Here's Dotson. Vucevic defending.
They want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers. Mobley's checked in for Mitchell. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Garland. Averaging around 26 points per, 12 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
First one falls for him. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Raptors trail by 9. Bryant looking over the floor. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. Mitchell against Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Inside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. VanVleet passes to Bryant. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Dotson. Outside Garland. Here's Dotson. Vucevic defending. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Vucevic. VanVleet against Garland. Lob pass to Bryant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Intelligent pass by Fred. Knows how to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Here's Dotson. Vucevic defending. Dotson can't hit. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Bulls. Now here's Bryant. He had 35 points last game out. Clock at 6. And Bryant slams it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Dotson kicks to Mobley. Pass to Garland. And it's Dotson, top of the key. 16 feet away. Garland, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Outside Bryant. Kicks it out to VanVleet. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. VanVleet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And stolen by Barnes. Dishes it to Bryant. A 3-ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 1:56 left now here in the second. Garland kicks to Dotson. Shot clock at 6. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Shoots a fader. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dotson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Bryant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timeout called, Cleveland.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, Toronto, a game behind.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Smith, the pass to Brissett. Ryan against Garland. He dishes it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The 3 from Bryant sinks the triple. Bryant's got 31 points. Here's Brissett. Vucevic defending. Here's Garland. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Bryant against Garland. And Bryant kicks to Barnes. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
They're going to work in the paint, relentless, continuing to attack. That defense is on his heels right now.
Yeah, they're destroying him down there. Don't shift away from it.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our Players of the Week. Keep an eye on these two. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella. Too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. Just this game reminded me of one of your games.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Mobley. And it's Dotson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Pascal Siakam from the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., what'd you find out?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something...
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Bryant, and finished off by Bryant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Dotson, covered by Achua. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen kicks to Garland. Mobley looking it over. Here's Dotson, covered by Achua. The wide open look here for Garland. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Van Vliet against Garland. Offline with his 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Dotson can't hit.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Barnes outside. Passes to Van Vliet. Ryan in the post.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Toronto calls timeout. Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Barnes. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Garland the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Watson in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Bryant kicks to Trent. Locks up the alley-oop pass. Achua, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Anunoby finds Barnes. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And Allen with the layup. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Toronto calls timeout.
Check out the stats for Bryant. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bryant. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Mitchell. Over Trent. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now the pass to Trent. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Trent. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Bryant's shot is off.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
The drive by Mitchell. To the left side wing. Mobley the pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
As Allen continues to develop his offensive game, he continues to earn the trust of his teammates.
Mitchell against Trent. The 3 from Bryant. Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got 40 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Bryant. He has 40. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Dennis Smith comes in for Garland. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Smith against Bryant. Mobley sets the pick for Smith. Mobley left side. No good from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Here's Smith. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Smith's got his second bucket.
Easy to lose track of the pick and roll. Smith Jr., his speed and IQ are superb.
And finish off by Bryant.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Trent passes to Barnes. To the middle. Boucher's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. Smith with it, picked up by Bryant. And it's Allen slamming it down.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Trent outside. Outside Bryant. There's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okoro shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. Trent outside. Vucevic finds Bryant. Back to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bryant against Smith. Mobley, a screen on Bryant to the wing on the left. Takes it.
Open teammate Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
Barnes outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Bryant's shot is good.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley double teamed. To the paint. Here's Allen. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Trent passes to Bryant. And got it. Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Smith outside. Mobley outside. Back to Smith. Mobley sets the pick for Smith. Inside. And Mobley throws it down hard. Coach Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. Maybe even a question mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mobley, a screen on Bryant. And Mobley throws it down.
And Smith is talented at cutting the D to pieces in the pick and roll. An excellent passer in these sets.
Here is Bryant. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Raptors trail by 8. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Van Vliet, and he uses the glass on the layup.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Garland with a screen on Trent. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet with the bucket.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Mitchell passes to Dotson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Van Vliet kicks to Vucevic. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 5. Dotson the pass to Garland. Here's Brissett. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Trent outside. The pass to Anunoby. Poke loose. Here's Dotson.
He went.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Garland against Van Vliet. There's the pick from deep. And it's Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. Mitchell against Trent. Passes it to Achua. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
Barnes, he's checked in for Vucevic. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Dotson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Dotson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Van Vliet. The 10-footer finds the target.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Dotson gets the bucket.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
His third, second team foul.
On the wing, Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Barnes plays it up and banks it in.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Garland against Van Vliet. Okoro passes to Brissett. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Dotson with the rebound. Dotson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell right side. Over Trent. That one misses. And Toronto will come the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dotson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 13. Brissett passes to Dotson. Here's Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for Brissett, and it's Mitchell in for Okoro. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Raptors now. 15-point game. There's a good screen. Now that one from Van Vliet.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Charity stripe shot. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 27.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
6 on the shot clock. For 3, Van Vliet. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Achua.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Here's Dotson, covered by Achua. Elbow shot. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one drops.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Here's Trent. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dotson the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Dotson. The tray. That one doesn't go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent from outside the arc. Dotson with the rebound. Dotson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside, intercepted. Anunoby against Garland. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the pass to Dotson. Poked away. Raptors trail by 15. Anunoby passes to Trent. Barnes outside. Trent against Mobley. Can they get it? Mobley with the block.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Garland against Van Vliet. Over Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Dotson kicks to Garland. Cavaliers moving the ball around. For three, Mitchell. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. Raptors trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Toronto calls timeout. With some changes. Bruce Brown comes in for Achua. That's Bryant in for Trent. Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Bryant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mobley outside. Passes to Dotson. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Garland. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. No good. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Pass to Mitchell for the three. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 16-point lead. And there's the pass to Garland. The teardrop falls in.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
They set the pick. Van Vliet with the bucket.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Garland with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.